What's up, YouTube? Hope y'all been out there building shit. Believing what God gave you, taking on some projects, building, fixing, creating. That's what this channel's all about. Encouraging you guys to use your hands, take on projects, and accomplish things, build up your self-esteem and your self-worth. So, last week, I showed you how to take just a couple little wires and hot wire this 85 F350 with a 6.9 IDI diesel engine from under the hood. This week, we're going to be doing almost the same thing, except for instead of a 6.9 IDI diesel engine, we're going to be doing it on a 7.3 IDI diesel engine. Their glow plug system's a little different, so I wanted to show you guys how to do it on one of these trucks as well. Before anybody gets up in arms, oh, this guy's teaching people how to hot wire and steel trucks. Nah, there's still a steering lock. You'd still have to get into the cab to pop the hood. I'm going to be teaching you guys this as a diagnostics tool, as a will it run tool, to help you guys out so you know what basic thing IDI diesel engine needs to get started. If you're going and buying a truck that's been abandoned, maybe doesn't got the keys, if your truck broke down and you want to do a little bit of testing and figure out why it's not running, etc. So let's get started. Remember guys, before we do this, make sure your truck is in park. This one's an automatic. The 6.9 that I showed you guys on was a stick shift. It needed to be in neutral. When we turn this engine over, we don't want it to lurch forward, hurt you, hurt itself, or hurt other property around it. So make sure you're in neutral or park, guys. So we got the hood on this 7.3 IDI diesel popped. Much of what I'm going to teach you is the same as last week, but the glow plug system on one of these trucks, the 7.3, is different from the 6.9 IDI diesels. So one of the things that we're going to have to do is pull this air cleaner up and out of the way, because the 6.9 has its glow plug relay right here behind the passenger side battery. On a 7.3, it's back of the engine underneath this air cleaner. So now that we got the air cleaner out of the way, let's go right back here. We got this plastic cover on there, but first let's get the injection pump fired up. So looking at this injection pump, you find this wire that's got the two fat red wires. I mean, pleasantly plump red wires. We're gonna pull that off. That's what turns your fuel shut-off solenoid on and off, is that post right there, guys. So you send positive to that, it allows the truck to run. You remove power from that, it shuts off fuel, shuts off the engine. But let's go ahead and get one wire, our longer green wire, connected right there. Okay, now we'll take the other end of that wire and touch it here. Hear it clicking? So that means that we're turning our fuel on, and this engine will at that point run. So injection pump, hot wired, good to go, good to start, good to run. You could use some glow plugs in a can, a little bit of that Cosby sauce, starting fluid, little turn it over, this engine will start for you. But I'm going to show you a couple methods to hot wire the glow plugs in a 7.3 IDI as well. So let's check it out. If you can get your key turned on, this red wire back here should be sending power to the solenoid. To do a manual push button on your glow plugs in a 7.3 IDI, you want to tap into this white wire here. You cut that white wire or just remove it, and then you put a wire from a momentary switch on your dash to this post and run it to ground, and that's how you do a manual push button glow plugs in a 7.3 IDI. But we're going through a scenario that maybe you don't have the keys, maybe you got an abandoned truck. I've even heard a lot of these trucks, the key switch goes bad. So this is a good way to diagnose, test, and figure that situation out. So we're trying to just hot wire from under the hood. So that is not going to have power. Use a little jumper wire, and you go terminal here, which is constant hot, to that smaller one, which turns on your glow plugs. If you don't hear that thing clicking, you might have a bad solenoid. So I'll show you another way. Quick, dirty way is to use a set of pliers like this across these two large terminals. Hold it about 7 seconds. 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000. You just heated your glow plugs for about 7 seconds. Truck should start. So now that I've taught you how to hook up your fuel shutoff solenoid, how to hot wire your glow plugs, let's go ahead and put it all together and we'll start this girl. Fuel shutoff solenoid, it's hot wired. Glow plugs, let's go ahead and jump them. We got our little wire here, and we're gonna go from the big post to the small post. Okay, glow plugs are cycled. Now, take a flathead screwdriver, jump across here, and we're running. To shut this truck off, you've got to de-energize that fuel shut-off solenoid by pulling a wire and killing it. Alright guys, I hope that information, knowing the basic wiring to get an IDI engine started, helps you out with your diagnostics. Will it runs, will it starts, rescues, revivals. I hope that it helps somebody get their IDI running again. Even if you're doing a chassis swap or a frame swap or putting an engine into an older truck, this tells you the exact wiring that you need to make that engine run. Just a little bit of bonus footage. I live in Lind, Washington, guys, and we had a bit of a wildfire out here. We lost some houses and stuff. So here's some footage, what I've been dealing with this week, and why I did another kind of a short video. Turn off the copyrighted stuff. So, town's getting evacuated, guys. Definitely a pretty good fire going on. Makes you double guess why you moved out this way. I gotta go get my mother-in-law. I had her car at work and she's home. She can't do much without her car. That's the view from front of my house. They're saying the whole town's got to evacuate, but I'm not going. I'm not leaving. I've got this stuff and this stuff all next to my house. If that fire starts coming up this way, I'm getting on my tractor and I'm going to start clearing this stuff. It's not my land, but I don't really care. I'm going to save my stuff. It would literally take me just, minutes to start clearing all this all the way down with the tractor, back blading with the front blade. Fire's definitely spreading, coming up this way. So I'm starting to clear all this stuff. Hopefully at least give us a fire break instead of all this very flammable grass. As soon as I'm done clearing over here, I'm gonna go and hit my neighbors over there. Hopefully give them a better fire break too. The fire's still down here, hasn't come up this way. And in order for it to get too far this way, it would have to jump the road. And I mean, these guys got a huge gravel area. Not saying that it can't go out and around. Fires kind of do some amazing things. We've already lost a couple houses in town. Not sure if the house up on that hill is okay or not. Definitely surrounded by fire, unfortunately. Pray for them, guys. Looking like the smoke's going down a bit. Hopefully they're getting things under control, a little better contained. Got a lot of volunteer water trucks and different things around. As far as me, I went ahead and cleared out around here. I figure honestly that probably protects not just me, but the people, neighbors on down the way a little bit. So I've got it cleared. I mean, all that was already cleared, and then I've got it cleared around here. If I did see the fire coming up the hill, quite honestly, I'd probably just start doing a fire line across up here too, try to protect the houses up the hill. But only do what you can do, and I don't want to invade other people's space out of fear, only if it's actually founded. And you know, at that point, if there's really fire coming and I destroy your sagebrush, it is what it is. Short pieces of wire and a screwdriver, guys. We got this old girl running. Hit that like button. You learned something from this video. It helped you out. Hit that subscribe for future IDI content. Till next time, keep building shit.